Look how cute this is. Like a little old town. And you get to go inside. Here's the general store. This was one of my favorites as a kid. Gunner, the general store. Gunner, come in here. This is amazing. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, how cool is this? Look at this old school general store.
Here is from the 1800s.
Everything's from the 1800s. Amazing. That is amazing. Look, 1800s bags.
If you want to just leave us go with your
Bohemian, you could say. That's pretty cool. They got everything you need in the general store. Oh, look, even the fabric so you can make your clothes. And it's so like tight and full of stuff everywhere. And look, they even have things up on the ceiling. Netting, literally just anything you could want. Is that ever cool? This was the mercantile side. And this over here is where they have all the sewing supplies and the millinery. The beautiful silk threads, all the colors.
They are beautiful.
Oh,
Italian threads.
They were nice buttons too, really high quality. Very nice. And then this was more the food side, all the dry goods and all those things.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, all the tobacco stuff. Oh, they have jaw harps even and hair combs.
No, all your spices, your tea, your coffee, your sugar, your flour, your cheese, your butter.
That's all in here.
Vermont soda crackers or just soda crackers.
I always loved the old packaging. Oh, that would have been the post office. What do you think? Isn't it beautiful, Gunnar? Isn't it really cool to see that? All the stuff that they had?
Was really
Everything was so
too.
ornate, too. All the well-made
tins.
tins.
Look at the LEA Pirin sauce.
Oh, yeah, that's the same we have now.
It is today.
It is. Look at that. They haven't changed it.
What year is this from?
Amazing.
1840 to 1895.
That sauce right there.
Wow.
Going with the orange label. It's a Worcester sauce.
Yeah.
What's this back here? Oh, I guess this is more post office stuff in here. Yeah, the little post office. And then this is the back room behind the store. Lots of jugs in here. Barrels. What they have in here, maybe they're whiskey, I don't know. Looks like could have been. What's in here?
May I tell you a story?
For sure.
That's true. So this is the pub room. Pub would often be at a stagecoach stop, might be at a general store. They would have it at liquors, hard cider, etc. And tonics. Things like what we call club soda. When it was open, there's a bar behind you. It slides right down. And when it was open, you'd pull up the bar. And you'd say, bar's open. And so that's how a place to get liquor got to be called a bar.
Oh.
Because they would open and close the bar.
Oh, really?
Before that, it was as I said, a pub room, a salon, saloon.
Interesting.
That's how the word bar got to be used as a place to go to get alcohol. Bars be open. Those are skates up there, roller skates and ice skates.
So if you're too drunk, your friend would put you on a pair of roller skates
Oh, yeah,
just pull you home? Is that it?
Yeah, these used to be leaved in like a basket or something.
Sometimes they would have liquor on them, yes.
What did these big things have in
They
them?
were holding it, let's say, it could be hard cider, or it could be alcohol that someone had made, but more presumably wine, or something made from a natural product that you fermented.
But how would you get it out if you had it in, say, a big thing like that?
You tip it. That's why they're rounded.
So you know
So you
when-
tip it and hold it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, it'd just be really heavy, I guess, when it's full of
It
wine.
would be, and you or I
Need big
wouldn't
men
be
to
doing
do
it,
right?
typically.
Get the lumberjack to do it.
it would
They
be like,
also could have a siphon on it,
Oh yeah.
which is, this is for kerosene, but you could have on it. You see them in what do I want to say? Cream ointment jars.
Right.
You often have on the top of it.
Yeah.
You could have something like that on the top too.
Interesting. It's so cool.
There's somehow some kind of decorative jars.
Oh, is this? No, there's the apothecary, and then you have to go see the doctor upstairs and all that.
Seen it.
What's the? Oh, this is a barber shop.
Everything in this place.
Okay, well let me have a look because this is my favorite. So this is the barber shop.
In the
In
building.
go outside, Gunner. Don't give me a hard time. I waited for you when you looked at all your guns. So this here is the barber shop. Oh, they got a little chair for the little guys. Oh, there's some wallpaper there. We got all the old shoes here. And then, is this the apothecary? Yeah, this used to really fascinate me as a child. They got all the old bottles and jars in here. Oh, it's so big. Oh my gosh, look, this is the old pharmacy. They got some very interesting stuff in the jars. Wow. Let me see if I can find any really interesting things in there. Oh, here's some smoker's tooth powder. They got all the old soaps in here. Oh, I found the leeches. Good old leeches. You got all the old bottles with the Latin names on them. How well you can see it. Tincture of myrrh. I mean, they had really a lot of preparations all based on plants and just about anything you could possibly need with the Latin names on them. And then they had some things that were pre-prepared, like, oh, quinine, iron, and zinc. Phenolphthalein, camphor, sulfur lozenges, gall pills. Over here you got all the patent medicines. Here's a laxative. What do we have here? Pre-digested bed compound. I don't know how to pronounce that. Panacea. That means it's good for everything. I know what it means, but I don't know how to say it. Dyspepsia remedy right here. Pond's extract. Liniment. Counter irritant. For infants and invalids. I think a lot of these had some very interesting things inside them. Okay, this was sodium salicylate. So that would have been almost like an aspirin type formula. What else? Oil of eucalyptus. Okay, so that's why it's broncholypsis. Compound mixture helenin. No, we're not looking for helenin, we're looking for heroin. That's the one we like. Where's the heroin? I'm looking for the heroin cough syrup, if you know what I mean. That tour guide's not paying too close attention. I'm pretty sure I could get in there and get some. Yeah. Good God, you know what's in this cough syrup? The first ingredient is strychnine. Guaranteed to make you stop coughing because you'll be dead. Here we go, guys. I found the cocaine wine from fresh coca leaves. Of the top quality product. I noticed there's an awful lot of laxatives in here. Those Victorians sure were a bunch of constipated fuckers. Must have been because of the heroin cough syrup. They had some good drugs back in the day, though, you gotta admit. And very easily accessible. Not like now, fuck. Oh, doctor's office.
So narrow.
maybe I can get the doctor to prescribe me some of that heroin cough syrup. Actually, I don't think I even need a prescription. I just decide for myself. And I decided I definitely need it. Okay, we got the shoemaker here. Oh, the dentist. Well, see, this is why you needed all that heroin syrup, because the tools they used back in the day were absolutely brutal. Pretty much the heroin and the cocaine was the only relief you could get. Get ready if you're having a baby, because there's a good chance they're going to use one of these on you. And then over here, what do we have? Oh, here's the eye doctor. Ye old eye chart. And then over here, what is this? Oh, that's where they keep the heroin cough syrup. It's all locked up in the cabinet. Oh, this is where they would test your hearing. Apparently. And what's this? The doctor with his cotton swabs and all his stuff there. I know, that's where you get patched up if you need some stitches or need your boils lanced or whatnot. Those tools though don't look very comfortable. Look at the rusty knives he's got to use. Ooh, that's a big rig right there. You need a big rig when you do a big dose of morphine. What's this? I thought it would be like the shrink or something. There's a couch there. There's crutches over there. Man, so old, you know? It's just what they had to work with. I guess it was a lot different than what we have to work with these days, but I think that they weren't as incompetent as people think. I think even in those old days, they were misguided definitely with some things, like hygiene, for example. But they were not incompetent. Even in the Middle Ages, they actually had a lot of things that they could do quite well. It wasn't all just, you know, powdered emeralds and goat piss. Because think about it, I mean, they had a lot of wars and people did survive a lot of crazy injuries back then, and they did amputations and all kinds of stuff. Surgeries. They had glasses. They could do quite a lot. It wasn't like they were cavemen, you know what I mean? Ew. Very primitive prosthesis.
Okay.
It's raining. Raining and pouring. Look at that. We ran into the horseshoe barn, so I'll show you a bit what that's like. More carriages. More carriages in here, which is all right because I kind of rushed Gunner out of the other carriage barn. He wanted to see the blacksmith. Now we're stuck in the rain, but it's okay. I found the jail. I remember this one. Isn't it the jail? Yeah, there it is. And you can go inside the cells. They just have two. And that's where you have to go if you've done a bad thing or you're drunk and disorderly. And here's the other one. Look, there's a little stove to keep the prisoners a little warmer. And that's what you get. And you can actually go in. You can go in and you can sit on this bunk. And he could even close the door on me. Let me see how comfortable it would be. Not very, I'm sure. I'm doing some hard time. It's quite a trip to be in here, actually. Look, when you come with your kids, you can put them in here. It's fun for kids. You gotta stay in there, like my little outlaw.
It was a parking violation. I've been in here for 3 months. Let me out, please.
This was another favorite of mine as a child. I believe this is the schoolhouse. I think. Yes, it is. Okay, great. Let's check out the schoolhouse. The old one-room schoolhouse. Oh, how cool is that? Here's the schoolhouse. It's not that big though. It just looks big because I had it on a fisheye. Oh, look at that. There was a stove in the middle. And what's amazing is that this was actually a schoolhouse at one time. There's a teacher's desk. And the students really sat in this room, in this building. But what they did was they moved buildings from other places to bring them here. But they're authentic. We've got all the old books here. So this is the big manor house where the rich people would have lived. And you can go into the rooms and see. But apparently the decor was from a mansion from somewhere else, and from the inheritors, from the owner of that mansion, their apartment. Oh, look, is that a real Degas? That would be crazy if it was a real one. Oh, I remember this painting. That's Marie Cassatt, I think was her name. Yeah, Marie Cassatt, look. I remember that from art school. Oh, that can't be real. That's got to be a reproduction. Wow. Well, I love the colors. I like the colors that rich people decorate in. Notice it's a lot of green and gold and black, and sometimes they also use a lot of red and tan and sometimes a blue, but there's a certain tone to the colors that they use. It's like a muted tone. It's never pastel and it's never too bright. It's always kind of like this. Oh, the master bedroom. Yeah, see the gold tones in here and the muted sort of teal. Classic rich people decorating. Very nice. I think I like the green room the best. I'll be honest, when I decorated my place originally, that was what was inspiring me, was like rich people apartments. That's why I have green walls in my living room. Oh, it's another bedroom. See, the red? That's another favorite. There it is. And the riding theme stuff. And we can look down this big staircase. Ooh, careful, don't fall. That's a pretty big drop. This is where in the movies, when something dramatic happens and the lady of the house falls over the banister. That's it, right there. Hey guys, we made it back to the city, back to Montreal, safely. We had a good trip. American dream.
Very nice.
High five.
Very nice.
I like very much. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining us on our trip. And we'll see you soon.
Goodbye. Be safe and don't